Here we go. It's April 2nd. We are leaving Daleville, Virginia after a well-deserved zero. But man, did we cross some beautiful country last week, starting with the Dragon's Tooth, and then the most photographed spot on the Appalachian Trail is McAfee Knob. Then we did Tinker's Cliff. One of the days we did a 26-mile day, so that was quite a day. So anyway, we're leaving Daleville, Virginia today, April 2nd. We are walking kind of parallel to Interstate 81, which this is the second time we've passed and gone under I-81. It's supposed to be a nice day today, but I think it's coming. I feel a few sprinkles. But we picked a good day to zero yesterday because it rained cats and dogs in the morning. We did get wet on Saturday coming in, but not bad. Anyway, I am hiking with Surefoot, and Monk is back with us. And the only one missing of the original four of the tramley is Shades, the blind hiker. But she is on the most amazing mission. And she's a ways behind us, but she's hiking blind and we're hiking with 6 good eyes. So what she is doing is unfreaking believable. And just to know her and be her friend, I'm a better person for it. So anyway, we're going almost 19 today, and here we go. Here we go, walking under I-81 bridges. Got Surefoot up there ahead of me, and Monk's already up around the corner. So once in a while, you have to deal with the noise pollution out here. It's kind of funny when you are on the trail for so many days, looking down over the farms and the civilization and the cities, and you're way up on the Appalachian Trail and can't hear anything but nature. Then you come into a busier city, and the noise just kind of irritates you a little bit, but kind of reminds you of how blessed we are to be out here walking the Appalachian Trail and to be able to live in our own little society out here for 4, 5, 6 months, however long it takes you. I was telling Surefoot the other day, I said, I sure hope I remember how to drive when I get back. But I guess it's kind of like riding a bicycle. You never forget, but it's going to be definitely weird sometime in July or whenever I get done, late June, middle of July. That's the goal. To get back in my car for the first time is going to be really weird. But there's the interstate. We just went under. And rest of civilization. Now we're headed into the woods. Here we go. Spring has sprung. Really pretty. You can look through here and see all the red buds blooming. Every now and then you see some white blooms, and I believe those are cherry trees. Leaves are coming out on some of the trees. There goes Surefoot. We're climbing a mountain this morning. Got a nice little switchback, so that always helps. Anyway, just thought I'd share that with you. It's really beautiful. And then in the background, there's beautiful mountains back there. Sun shining down there in that little valley. Full Heart Knob Shelter. Hanging out up here with Monk and Surefoot. This is the first shelter I've seen on the AT that had a water catchment system. Reminded me of back home. I caught 3,000 gallons of rainwater to water some of my stuff. But there's where the rainwater comes in here. And then down here, underground, got a little spigot you turn on to get water out of the cistern. So that's pretty cool. Well, anyway, we're about 5 miles into an 18-mile day. There is a fully enclosed shitter, or privy as they call them out here. So stopping by to have a little snack, and then we're gonna get back on the trail. We are just off of the Blue Ridge Parkway. Just came out of the woods over there, came across the Blue Ridge Parkway to this little turnout here, and there's a scenic overlook. And then we go back up towards that yield sign up there. There's a white blaze there. So we are white blazing and seeing the beautiful overlook here on the Appalachian Trail. Go up here and see what this is. Looks like Taylor Mountain is out there. There's some tourists driving down the road. How are y'all doing? Good. I'm not videoing you guys. I'm just looking at this Taylor Mountain sign here.
Oh, sure. Go for
it. Here we are. Happy April 3rd. Oh, look at that pretty sun. Surprised it's even letting me photograph it. Appalachian Trail, Maine to Georgia. We stayed last night at about mile 750-ish at a tent site. Boy, if that's not beautiful, I don't know what is. Hopefully it's showing up on video just like it is on the camera. Peaks of Otter. Absolutely beautiful. We actually tent camped last night, which was pretty cool, with Speedy and Long Walkabout and Surefoot, of course. He's my hiking partner. And we are going about 18 or 19 miles today. Then we got a short day tomorrow. Tom's wife, Maureen's coming to pick him up and go into town with him and his mom, and I'm going to go to Staminal's hostel, and then they'll pick me up the next day. We're going to do a few shorter days while she's here. This is her last trip to see Surefoot. She's on spring break, and she's several hundred miles from here. They live in Franklin, North Carolina. And so she's come to see him a few times on the trail. This will be her last trip, so they're going to spend a little time together. We're still going to get in some miles during the day, and then they'll have the evening to spend together. Anyway, we're hiking along. Have a good day. All right, here we go again. We are going to cross the Blue Ridge Parkway again. Probably our 4th time. Appalachian Trail marker. There's the Blue Ridge Parkway. Look both ways. Look right again. There's Surefoot up there. You can see him through the sun. This is Mills Gap. Absolutely beautiful. Elevation 2,435 feet. James River view is 1,585 feet below. Right there. Absolutely beautiful. Let's go hiking. How's that for a view? This is Bryant Shelter, one of the largest shelters on the Appalachian Trail. Will sleep 20. It's a double-decker. And I guess you climb these stairs and you get upstairs to the loft, so pretty neat. Nice little fire ring. Surefoot won't be here when you get by here. Pretty cool shelter. Cornelius Creek Shelter. Almost 19 miles today. It was kind of brutal. Couple major climbs. One was 4.9 right at the end of the day, and we're coming into the shelter, so we are tired. We're gonna try to get set up before dark, and I'll talk to y'all later. We're closing in on 800 miles. Tuesday, April 4th. We are gonna have a short day today. Surefoot's wife, Maureen, and his mom are going to meet us at Pettit's Gap, I believe is the name of it, up on the Blue Ridge Parkway. And then tomorrow and Thursday will be short days as well, so Surefoot can spend time with his family. It's the last time they're coming to visit him before he hits Mount Katahdin. So it'll be a long ways there. So anyway, instead of taking zeros, we're gonna call them Neros, which one day, today will be 10, tomorrow 11, the next day 10, I believe. And then they say their goodbyes, and we'll amp it back up to 15 to 20 mile days. Really, I think our goal is 15 to 18 mile days, but we'll throw some 20s in there. But anyway, looking forward to meeting his wife Maureen and his mother in a short day. We'll talk to you later. Oh, actually, I meant to tell you, we stayed in a shelter last night that is known for the mice problem, and as luck would have it, there were two guys there who had met several years ago on the trail, and then they're just section hiking little by little. But they're MDMT, which stands for Modern Day Mouse Trappers. They had a whole bag of mouse traps. I think they caught 6 last night. So better than them eating my food or my sleeping bag. So cast of characters, they were a lot of fun. So you never know when you walk into a shelter who you're gonna get. 99% of the time, if they're out here on the Appalachian Trail, they're good people. They're happy to be out here. They're out here because they want to be out here, and they're just having fun. So it was a pleasure hanging out with the Modern Day Mouse Trappers last night. They're on their way this morning, and then I think I see them in a couple days at Staminals. Surefoot's going to be staying in town with his wife and mom, and I'm going to take the cheaper route and stay at the hostel, and then they'll pick me up Wednesday and Thursday and Friday morning from there, and we'll hike short days Wednesday and Thursday, then Friday morning when they pick me up, it'll be for the last time, and then we'll get back on our normal routine. Have a good day. Here we are on Black Rock, little 200-yard blue blaze, or 100 yards off the trail. Man, it's beautiful. Say hi, Surefoot.
Hey.
There's part A of the modern day mouse trappers. And there's part B of the modern day mouse trappers. We slept with them last night, and they slayed the mouse for us. They didn't eat any of our food. It was a fun stay. Man, that's beautiful. We're almost to the top of Apple Orchard Mountain, and that is a weather observatory. I've been seeing that for a couple days now. Pretty cool. That is the observatory. That's pretty cool. And that is Surefoot. And it's pretty up here. I don't know how much you can see. It was a little hazy today out through the valleys, but absolutely beautiful. We came from there. And we are headed that way after a little break. We just climbed a mountain for 4 miles. Ended the day yesterday with about a 5-mile climb and started today with a 4-mile climb. This is Apple Orchard, elevation 4225. This is called the Guillotine. Pretty cool. Here it is on the other side. Well, this is pretty cool. I don't know what it is yet. Hello, Surefoot. Oh, that's a view. Man, this is cool. And we are going that way. We came from that way. Snake, but he just kind of up in that tree and just kind of checking us out. April 5th, maybe? Just taking a guess. The days all run together out here. That's real pretty. It's got a little fog over there or whatever, but boy, that's beautiful through there. We are headed that way. Surefoot's up there shooting a video. And we came from that way. Have a great day. April 5th, 2023, hiking the Appalachian Trail. We are walking into Glasgow, Virginia today. And Surefoot's wife, Maureen, and his mom is here. So they're gonna pick us up the trailhead. They'll drop me off at Staminals. And then they'll head into Lexington maybe. And stay at the place that they have picked out there, and we'll do it again tomorrow. And then Friday, his wife and mom will drop us off, and they'll say their sad goodbyes, and it's the last time they'll see each other before Maine. So we'll have a long stretch there, and so they'll drop us off on Friday morning wherever we get to after yesterday, and we'll be back to the two of us out here with Monk. Ever so often we'll cross paths with him. I got to stay with him last night, so it was always good to see my friend Monk. And got to stay with Speedy and long walkabout and just Joe. So we had a good time at the hostel last night. Back at that same hostel tonight while Surefoot's wife and mom are in town. So we're having a blast out here together. We're Surefoot and I have gelled really well, complimenting each other out here hiking. So we are having a blast. I think Surefoot's up here around the corner. Oh, there's a deer right there on the trail. I mean, right in front of Surefoot. I mean, just right there. It's not scared of us one little bit. So I'm gonna try to walk up here where Surefoot's at. I mean, this thing is about as tame as it could be. He could just care less that we're here. Let's see if I can get up here and get a good shot. There it is. Right there, just walking along the trail. He could just care less that we're here. I mean, that is cool.
Walk a little closer if you want to, and I'll stay behind you. See?
Yeah, she's a little jumpy. How cool is that? Walking right along the trail. Hey, come here, let me put my backpack on you. You can be my Sherpa. There you go. Hi, how are you? You're about the tamest deer we've seen out here. You're not afraid of us at all. You know we don't carry guns, don't you? Hi. How cool is that? All right, let's let her get back to nature. We're gonna hike on. Here is the longest footbridge on the Appalachian Trail. There is Surefoot's wife and his mom. And they just came out here to meet us on the trail at the end of our hike today. James River footbridge over the James River, which would make sense. It wouldn't be very appropriately named if it was Bob's footbridge over the James River, so it's James River footbridge. Here we are on top of the James River footbridge. Here's the James River footbridge from the other side. We're up over the top of James River here, climbing about 4 miles out of this hole.
That's a bridge we crossed down there?
It looks like a highway bridge down there.
Yeah.
But we came from way down there. 800 foot elevation going up to almost 3,000 foot in 4 miles. That's quite a bit of climb. Absolutely beautiful. Still climbing. Here's my morning view. Been climbing for almost 4 miles. Started at the river this morning, way down there. So we're 4 miles up. Got about another mile to half mile to go. But this is absolutely beautiful. All the trees are turning green now, so this is a whole different view. Good morning, my friends. Love you all. All right, we're walking up to the edge of the cliff. You're gonna see it the same time I do. There's my view. James River, it's where we started this morning. Absolutely beautiful. And there's the cliffs. Not too big of a cliff, but it's pretty. Everything's green. Wasn't that way last week. That's beautiful. So sad. 130 years ago almost. Actually 130 years ago.
Hearts beat a little faster, looking for a light that's waiting to be found. Open your wild eyes, live life like a wildfire, burn down all your walls and take the road a little further from. Dive in the ocean, undress all your clothes, dance underneath the moon and take the road a little further from home.
Mama told me when I was young, come sit beside me, my only son, and listen closely to what I say. And if you do this, it'll help you some sunny day. Baby, be a simple kind of man. Be something you'll never understand. Baby, be a simple kind of man. And won't you do this for me, sir, if you can?
Good, man. Very good.
Thank you. It's nerve-wracking right here, you know.
Listen,